I want to show you something. This is a critical word, so listen carefully. I want to talk to you about the parable of the fig tree. You see, in the beginning of the year, the Lord gave me this profound word that this would be the year of the fig tree, 2023. And He began to speak to me about how this would be an examination of God's people who bear fruit in His name and those who say they are of Him, yet they are found fruitless. What does that mean? We're going to talk about it. All right, I want you to go to Mark 11, and I'm going to read to you starting at verse 12. The next day, as they were leaving Bethany, Jesus was hungry. Seeing in the distance a fig tree in leaf, He went to find out if it had any fruit. When He reached it, He found nothing but leaves, because it was not the season for figs. Then He said to the tree, "May no one ever eat fruit from you again." And His disciples heard Him say it. This is profound, because when God finds us, will there be fruit on our tree? And for whatever reason, the Lord told me that definitively this was a year of testing. There would be rewards and judgment that would be handed out. And this is a year where we have to protect and guard our time with God like never ever before, because the spiritual warfare is so high to encroach on that time. Do you notice it, that you've got to fight for your prayer time, whether it's through tiredness, lack of energy, distractions of the world, the media? We have to fight, even myself included, to stay in His presence, to stay in the armor of God, to make sure that when Jesus passes by, we are trees. Do you know righteous men and women are compared to trees in the Bible? That we may be found with fruit on our leaves. Because Jesus came by, He was hungry, and He found no fruit on the fig tree, who claimed, who looked, who had all the trappings of a fig tree, yet there was no fruit. There are too many believers out there that go to church, they go to Sunday school, they go to small group, but there is no fruit. When Jesus passes us by this season, make sure that you have fruit on your tree. Because what happened to the figless fig tree? Jesus cursed it. In fact, it says, then He said to the tree, "May no one ever eat fruit from you again." That means no one will take your wisdom. No one will adhere to your advice. No one will seek you for the things of God, because you are a fruitless fig tree. May it not be said of you. This is a year of examination, you all. I want to keep reminding you, because that word is just stuck in my heart and my spirit to warn God's people. This is the year of the fig tree, 2023. Do you hear me? Receive this word. Protect your time with God at all costs. This is a word for the body of Christ, not for the people who don't know God. These are for the people who are called by His name. Make sure you have fruit.